Good morning, year one, and welcome to today's maths lesson. So for today, we're going to be doing addition for our starter. So you'll need 10 bars and 1 cubes, or counters, or number beads, or a ruler, or a 100 square, or anything you use for counting. You're going to need a whiteboard or a piece of paper to write the answers down. And you'll also probably benefit from having the vocab sheet from yesterday and possibly the tens and ones apps if you've downloaded one from one of the app stores. Okay, so if you want to get everything ready, we'll be getting started in just a moment. Okay, so today's starter is addition. So all you need to be doing is using your equipment to count on from the first number to the second number. So for example, if we start with 5 and you count on another 4, you can do that on your fingers. Hold up 5 fingers. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 4 more, and the answer would be 9. Okay? I'm sure you've got lots of strategies to do this now, so I'll leave that over to you. And grown-ups, remember, pause the video and be ready to go through the questions either one at a time, a column at a time, or all at once, depending on what suits you. I'm just going to make a couple of corrections to the sheet, which I've just noticed, so I apologise for this. But this should be 15 plus 7 and 18 plus 15. Okay, so over to you. Right, welcome back, year one. Let's go through the answers. The first one is 5 plus 4, which we've already said is 9. The next one is 9 plus 6. So you start with 9, probably count out 9 beads, and then count on another 6, which gives you 15. 12 plus 8. If you count out 12, you'll notice there's another 8, and that makes 20. And then 10 plus 10, we've had this before, it's 20 as well. You probably worked that out from yesterday using the 10 bars. Next one, 15 plus 7. So now you're going to probably be wanting to use either 10 bars or a ruler or a number or 100 square. So you start with 15, you count on another 7, and that gets to 22. This next one is quite tricky. You start with 18, and probably I would use 10 bars, so that becomes 28, and then count on another 5, which makes 33. Again, you could have used a 100 square for that. 17 plus 6. Does it matter it's the other way around the sum? Not at all. So that's going to be 23. And then 20 plus 6, I'd count out 2 10 bars and then 6 ones, and that makes 26. 12 plus something equals 18. So the easiest way to do this is probably on a ruler. Start at 12 and count on till you reach 18, and that would be another 6 jumps. Next one, 12 plus something equals 14. So start on 12, 1 jump takes you to 13, 2 jumps takes you to 14, so it's 12 plus 2 equals 14. And then 15 plus something makes 19, that's going to be 15 plus 4, and this last one is quite a big jump. So 15, you could jump on a 10 if you were confident using this 100 square. That would be 25, and 1 more would be 26, so that would be 11. And then 18 plus something makes 26. Start at 18, count on to 26, that's 8. 18 plus something makes 22. So that's quite easy. 18 to 19 is 1 jump, 19 to 22 jumps, 20 to 21, 3 jumps, 21 to 22 is 4 jumps. Now this last one, something plus 10 makes 25. So you could count back 10 to see what the answer is, because we also know that 25 minus 10 equals, because of the commutative law that we learned before we stopped for the home learning break. So that would be 15. So 15 plus 10 makes 25, and then we can use and apply that to know that 10 plus 15 makes 25. Okay, so well done, year one. That's brilliant arithmetic starter. And now we're on to today's main task, which I'm going to show you what the robot has challenged us and then show you how you're going to go about that. Okay, so it's quite a big challenge today. What the robot would like us to do is make the number 27 using base 10 materials and write the number down. So let's do that to start off with. So we're going to make 27. So that's going to be 2 10 bases, and 7 ones. Four, 5, 6, 7. Now, the robot hasn't been particularly clear. Does he want 27 written down like this? 27. Or does he want the words? So probably to keep him happy, we need to do both. Now let's go back to the next thing he wants us to do. We've shown the equipment and written the answer down next to the number 27. Now we're going to keep adding tens and writing the answer down. So let's go back. We're going to add another 10. So how much is that now? This time it's 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 37, and we're going to do what he asked this time. We'll write it beside it. And that's written as 30. We have to squeeze this in, 7. Okay, let's go back and see what his next challenge is. Keep adding tens to the totals. So I think he wants us to keep going. So let's get another 10 bar. How much is it this time? 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. And that's written as 47. Now he says keep going, and I'm going to let you do that, but we're going to have a look at the other questions he's asking us. So what do you notice about all the answers? Have you spotted anything yet? Well, if you keep going, you may well spot something. And grown-ups, it's to do with the units, the ones. So what's the same about the numbers, and what changes each time? Again, that's to do with the tens and the ones. And if you can explain to your grown-up what happens, or send a message to the robot to explain that, that would be brilliant. And then you can try it again, either with another number and count up, or start with a number like 58 and work backwards, this time subtracting 10 each time. So you put out 5 tens and 8 ones, and you take away a 10 bar each time and see what happens there. So really, you can do this with as many different numbers as you want to. Okay, and you could do it online, and if you wanted a real challenge, you could also use hundreds as well. Okay, so that's the end of today's lesson. Good luck with the investigation. The robots can't help. We can't wait to hear how you do.